Hello everybody, and this is Mandy from MandyleePlays, and I'm going to start off this video with a quote, and it says, "A great figure or physique is nice, but it's self-confidence that makes someone really sexy," by Vivica A. Fox. I don't have any idea who she is, but great quote. And I wanted to start off with that quote because in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I gain more confidence in myself and in my personality, so let's get started. I wanted to start off with the backstory to really give you guys the full picture of how shy I was. So during middle school and high school, I was always that kid that everybody knew was there, but nobody really talked to me as much. I wasn't bullied or anything. I just kept to myself. Part of it was because other people didn't feel like I was the most welcoming person. Like my sister always says, I have like this bitch face on. And also it was because I was really shy. I couldn't keep a conversation. I felt more comfortable being alone. So I'm a very introverted person, but I did have friends and relationships during middle school and high school. So I wasn't, completely isolated. So all in all, I'm a very introverted person. I was like the personification of a hermit. I really like to stay in my room, play video games, and that also plays into the way I play video games because I love single player, story heavy games. Heavy multiplayer games like Fortnite and Overwatch are not really my thing, and I'm really having a difficult time getting used to streaming. So you can really tell that I'm an introverted person, and I still am to some degree. But when I started being active on Twitter, that kind of changed everything for me. I started meeting new people who have the same likes as me, to talk to other people and to not just be by myself. And that caused sort of a happy confidence boost inside of me, but I was still anxious. I do suffer from anxiety, which doesn't help at all with the introvertedness. So I was very anxious. My early Twitters were usually tweets of me trying to fit in with other people, and that's just not the right way to do it. I didn't do anything crazy. It's just that it wasn't me. And to really have confidence in yourself, you have to be yourself. You can't just put on a persona of somebody else. I'm not, bashing people who have personas, but those personas have to be grounded in your personality for it to be genuine. So that's where I was in my early Twitter days. I was putting on persona to please others and not really expressing myself, and that could be a really taxing thing on your mind, especially if you have anxiety, depression, or any sort of mental illness, or you don't even have mental illness. It could still be a very big strain on your mental health. So then there was a point in my Twitter days where I was just like, F it, I'm just gonna be myself. It didn't happen overnight, mind you, but I gradually started getting more personal and just being myself. And one way I did that was changing my profile picture. It used to be a picture of Zelda, but now it's a picture of me and myself, and that's part of the reason why I changed my profile picture so often. And yeah, it was scary. It wasn't easy, especially with anxiety, and I know some people have social anxiety, which is like 10 times worse. I know it's really hard. You can't just flip a switch and then bam, you're like at the club partying. No, because speaking for myself, I didn't want people to get the wrong image of me, or I was trying to please people so much. If they didn't like something I said, I would instantly apologize, even though I think I was right or not. I was just a people pleaser, and that's not really the way people should be, because that opens the door for people to take advantage of you, to walk all over you. And I've had many instances where people would take advantage of my kindness and walk all over me, and I'm not one to hold grudges, so I would forgive people easily, and then they do it again to me, and then I was like, why does this keep happening? Well, duh, dumbass, you let it happen. I still needed to be more assertive and say what I have to say, no matter the consequences. If it's something I truly believe and I truly stand for, I shouldn't just jump ship because someone doesn't like what I had to say. And I'm saying that because back then on Twitter, I used to change my own opinions because some people might not agree with it. And I won't even go as far as to apologize for thinking that. And that is such a toxic way to think about yourself. I would just act naive. No lie, I would act kind of stupid, like I didn't know what I was talking about. In the back of my mind, I knew I was right. I was acting like a dumbass just to please people, and that's so bad, let me tell you. And the last thing I wanted to say is to not give a fuck what other people think. It's a very common phrase, just give no fucks. So if someone mocks you or criticizes you on something, just don't give a fuck, because at the end of the day, it's your life. You're gonna do what you want to do, and you should do what you want to do. So that's the end of my video. I got pretty personal because I used to purposely act like a dumbass, like I didn't know anything. So I'm not surprised when people, even today, think I'm naive, think I'm a fool, because that's the way I presented myself for a long time. But through my YouTube videos and finding my own niche, finding positive people in the community, I really found the courage to just be myself, to be genuine. So I don't know what led me to get in front of the camera, but I am grateful for it. And with all that being said, if you liked the video, please give me a good like. And if you like videos like these and many more, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate that too, and thank you. And I want you guys to share in the comments down below one thing you like about your appearance and one thing you like about your personality. That little trick is such a boost of confidence. You can also follow me on Twitter at MandyleePlays. I hope you guys have an awesome day and play good. Bye.